Right, let's get the show on the road a little later than I wanted to. Hopefully this is good. So far this looks pretty good. I may have to make a slight adjustment. I don't know if Darren's truly there or if he just was signed in, and Jeff is still out shopping for his trip. That's fine, Jeff. We understand you got a lot to do this week. So, oh, there's Darren. I think. Maybe. Hopefully he'll wake up. Let him know something about what we worked on all day today. It did work. And if Robert joins us in the chat room, I got to give a shout out to Robert. So, apologize for being late. Mrs. K actually got off on a pretty decent time. I think we walked in the door at 10:26. Just took me a while to get this thing set up. And I had a couple things I wanted to check out real quick. And the one thing I wanted to check out actually did work. Are you there, Darren? Are you talking in your sleep, Darren? This could be interesting. It's only wow. So Alex told me.
Oh God.
Oh, are you awake?
Yeah. Oh, but too good. Oh, are you awake? Oh, that's it. Oh.
Yep, somebody's got their YouTube running.
That was me.
There would be Tom K coming in. There's Sean. What is going on? Alex said he was actually in the waiting room. Maybe he's in a different. Maybe he's in Doug's waiting room. Wouldn't that be funny? Hi, Sean.
Hey.
Are you still at your mom and dad's, or are you back at your place?
I'm back at my place.
Alrighty. You have a good visit and a good birthday?
Yeah.
That's good. Just waiting on people to come into the stream and the Zoom. I made another little change to the room today. I brought a little table in here to put my coffee and water on so I don't have to reach across anything to get it. It's really nice. Still out on the fence on where the microphone's placement's at. I don't know if I'm going to go to a boom arm yet or not. Otherwise, this is perfect. I've got the clocks that stay there. Zoom is directly in front of me. OBS is running over here. And on the big screen, which has always been, is the stream itself, so I can kind of monitor to see if everything's working the way that it's supposed to be working. Like, it doesn't show up right now, but on OBS, the fish tank's got a big green bar around it because I was making some adjustments to it. So
Yeah, I was surprised that Rick Lex did 2 videos today.
yeah, he did part 1 and part 2, both of which were pretty good. In fact, I made a comment on his one that he said for us to tell him when the pizza rolls were done. I thought, well, we can't do that, Rick, because this is a recorded video. BH Ringer shows up in the house. Good to see BH again. Hope you're feeling better. Haven't seen you in a couple days. Zoom is always open for you if you'd like to join us. I'm going to send Alex a real quick message. Make sure he's all right. The thing is, I got to remember, where did I put doggone Facebook? You would think with 4 monitors I'd have enough space, but no. I will not be getting any more monitors.
Ah, come on, go for 5.
I just had to verify another YouTube or another email or another phone number for the second YouTube channel that I plan on starting. And I haven't even got the first one started, but I'm working on the second one now.
Yeah, I've got my main one right here, which is obviously my nightly thing, and then I've got one for my fish tank that I ran the other night. I haven't ran it in a while. If I get the bigger tank, I think I'm gonna figure out a way to set it up on that because it'll have bigger fish in it and it'll be more activity and it'll look pretty good, I think. So Greg, you were part of the experimental iDrive afternoon today.
Yeah.
You will be happy to know I just logged onto it and it works just fine. I actually watched a video on my computer from Darren's hard drive. So that's pretty cool. And hopefully Darren will wake up long enough for me to let him know that it's good. And then if Robert joins us, I'm going to let him know it's good. Yeah.
Does anybody here besides me hate computers?
No.
No, I don't think. Well, you talk. Is that a? Wait a minute. There's a joke in here somewhere.
I'm just being funny.
See what I tell you.
Well, you know, if I start a second YouTube channel, I need another computer because I don't think I can run 2 YouTube channels through one OBS, can I?
No, but you can run. Wait a minute. You can run 2 instances of OBS at the same time, but I don't think you can run. You know what? I'll do a video on that and see if it's possible because I could open up my other OBS and then start my fish tank channel and this one at the same time and see what happens. That's a good question, Sean, because I really didn't think I could do what I did last night with the premiere and stream at the same time. Wow. B.H. Ringer was out walking last night and he won the lottery. He found a 10-cent Slovenia from 2007 euro, and he's questioning how does it get there. Good question. Good question. Is it worth anything is the bigger question. And watch him come back with says, yeah, 10 cents.
No, I just have to keep installing this app I use for weather. Every so often I have to uninstall it, reinstall it. This is my radar app.
That's odd. BH Ringer says it's worth a quarter, 25 Canadian. Cool. And Robert is listening. He just hasn't said anything in the chat room yet. He said he's been using iDrive for a really long time. So I think what we'll have to do, Darren and I were talking about this earlier today, is once he puts a movie up and I get it and Robert gets it, then we need to delete it off of there because we'll fill up that 5 terabyte space pretty quick, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm sure Darren and Robert, between those two, they can fill it up.
Is this like I looked it up on the internet, is it like a cloud storage?
It is, and you can share files.
Okay. I use a program called, what is it called? ShareX. It's actually a free program. It's an absolutely free program, but that's what I use to share files.
Any limitations on it?
No, not that I've found out so far. I've been able to send some of my clients some of their data through it, and I haven't had no problem. So.
Okay.
Hey, Rick.
There he is, Mr. Part 1 and Part 2.
We were just talking about you. Oh, there he goes, drinking that Mountain Dew. You know what he said in his video?
Yep.
You know what he said in that video about the Mountain Dew?
That's his sponsor. He beat me to sponsorship.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Trying to send a movie through, I don't know why I'm trying to do it through here, but I'm trying to send a movie through Gmail because I can't get the iDrive to recognize that when it recognizes my videos, but it only recognizes one folder in my videos, and I can't figure that out for anything. So it did appear somewhat worn out. I'll
A
bet.
movie through Gmail?
Yeah, I'm sending an email and I'm attaching a movie to it, which has to go as a Google Drive, and I know it works because Rick got it, so I know that will work. But for some reason, and I don't know if it's because it's going to Darren overseas or whatever, it keeps giving me an error out. Now that's fine because I will figure out how to get that specific movie on iDrive so he can actually get it out of the shared folder or whatever that is. If this doesn't go through. It's pretty cool. Darren and I don't know, we probably worked on it a good 3 hours today. Easily. Until I had to go cook dinner and had to get something to eat because I felt horrible. I'm going to move this over to the clocks. I don't think that'll interfere with anything. Yeah, it won't.
Just to warn you, I'm only gonna be here for about an hour. I'm gonna try to get to bed around 11 o'clock my time.
Do I have?
Make sure I get up.
Yeah, we got an early morning too. We've got to be in the car on the road by 9 o'clock to go out to the northeast side of Indianapolis for Mrs. K to take her test tomorrow. And then I've already been informed we're going to Walmart. Oh boy. I've been pretty good about avoiding Walmart lately.
Let me give you my list.
It'll be longer than the one we have, I'm sure. But I'm also sure because initially as well, we got to get one thing. Okay, cool. We'll run in and get that. Oh wait, we need this. Oh, now it's 2 things. And then she said, now it's 3 things. Usually
It used to bug me when I go shopping with my friend Aaron at Walmart. We'd walk in there at 7 o'clock, try to leave around 1 because he had to go up and down every single aisle slowly.
Oh, man.
And I said, God, Aaron, can we get out of here? No.
Yeah, I can't get so mad. Right when you get a store figured out, they change it. Yes.
Yeah.
What is the purpose behind that?
So you will find stuff that you didn't see before?
Yeah, it's to give it a new look. They change things so things don't stay the same. So you walk in, the door is like, oh, this looks different. That wasn't there yesterday. That's the point of it. They want you to notice things. I asked somebody at Walmart why they do that, and that's what she told me.
That doesn't surprise me.
They legally have to rotate their shelves every so often. So it's on one side of the store, next week will be on the opposite side of the store, then the next week or 2 weeks after it goes back to the opposite side. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kroger actually stopped doing that. They move some stuff around, but they don't do major resets anymore.
No, not a lot, but the people that still go in there from my building say they walk in every time they do, something's changed.
I am going to sneeze. Excuse me. Couldn't get to the microphone quick enough to mute that. Sorry about that. You know what? Dust or something.
Rick.
Yes, sir.
You think you got enough computers and laptops? No. I could use another 3 or 4. I've watched all 3 of those videos.
Oh, is there a part 3?
No, there's no part 3 from today, but
Okay.
just watching all those videos I've done the last week or 2. I think you posted one like a couple days ago. Yeah. Of all your computers that you had. Yep. I don't know, I didn't think that HD processing was ever going to finish, but it finally did.
Yeah, I'll tell you how warped my sense of humor is. When you were doing the beginning of your computers of what you had, and you had them laid out literally by height, it looked like, I'm thinking, this is the story of Rick and the 3 computers, as in Goldilocks. Seriously, I'm like, what is wrong with me? And I did hear tonight when you fired up your new build, I did hear the fan spin up, slow down, spin up. It's pretty loud.
Yeah.
So maybe winter music.
It quiets down after a while, but they get loud for the first startup.
Yeah, I
Do
don't.
you have solid state drives in all your computers, even your laptops?
Desktops, yes. The laptop, my one HP has an SSD in it. The other have hard drive,
Mm.
which I'm going to be switching that latest one that I have over to an SSD. I just got to find one.
Hi, Alex.
And it only has
I do.
3 gigs of RAM, so I need to knock that up to 8.
You know, I'll have to go through my SSDs and my RAM, and maybe I can just send you some. I have a lot of RAM and a lot of blank SSDs from doing my computer repair. I'll have to go through with what I got and see what I got, and if you're interested, I'll just mail it to you.
So now my hard drive is saying it's red and it says 75.6 gigabyte free of 923 gigabyte. I honestly cannot think of what is on here that's taking up that much space on that hard drive.
The first thing I would do is go to run disk cleanup and clean up all the Windows update files that it downloads that you don't need anymore.
Disk cleanup.
Yes.
Okay, like
Right
you
click on your C. Right click on your C drive and go to properties.
right click, properties, that I can do. Oh, disk cleanup,
Yeah.
that I can do.
And click on clean
According
up
to-
files.
Yeah, hold on.
According to someone that's been in the computer industry for 30 years, he says you don't have to do that no more.
Well, I'll let him know my disk is filled. Today it was at 99%, and I have not done anything. I've not downloaded anything. I've not added anything, and it's down to 75.6, and now the little bar is red. Okay, so I don't want to change anything. I just want to hit clean up system files.
Yes.
It's starting to swap things. That's why it's what it's doing.
Hey, Alex, I was watching this video on Toasty Bros. If you go down to the magnifying glass and you type run, and then you type percentage sign temp percentage sign, it'll pull all your temp files, and you can delete all of them, and it won't delete the ones that I'm using, but I do that once a day, and I have like 30 something temp files that get deleted.
Yes, I know that. I know that also.
I think Alex is trying to do like Josh, turn his cameras all different ways.
He's
No,
doing.
it's just-
He's
You
doing.
get to look at a ceiling.
Hey, Alex, did you tell Josh to get a haircut? He got a haircut. I
No,
noticed.
I did not. But I think he took.
I noticed on
I didn't tell him that. I didn't tell him that specifically, Sean. But I think he took the hint because his haircut looked strikingly similar to mine.
Yeah,
Strikingly, yes.
He wants to be your twin, Alex.
I was wondering if Josh can really comb his hair because his hands shake.
That's a good question, Chris.
So I don't want to pick on him no more about it.
All right. Well, we're going to tease him about his hair as we're going to tease him about his room. I mean, I really don't have much to stand on right now. This room is very disorganized, but it's not messy, I guess is the word I want.
So it's an organized mess.
I just hope that Josh doesn't accidentally open that big jug of popcorn
And spill
spill it all over his room.
Well, you probably know that's what's going to happen.
If it already hasn't happened.
Oh, he'd be a smart around up.
These caregivers were sure gonna come in here and say, "What's going on in here? Where you got all that mess in the floor for?"
They obviously don't care.
Well, I've heard him before when he's been on live streams. I've heard him before coming in and say something to him about it.
Okay, so I'm going to go
But
ahead
that might have been somebody that don't work here anymore. So
There's a movie.
Yeah, that is hard to believe.
Who thinks he favors that character in that game?
If anybody's interested in the chat, I uploaded the movie Ambulance with Jake
Oh,
Gyllenhaal.
yes, I am very interested. Thank you. I'm glad you remembered that. Yeah, see, I did disk cleanup and it actually gained space. It went from 75 to 78. Now I lost space somehow.
There's no way it cleaned, if you did it correctly, there's no way it cleaned up all them files in that short amount of time. No way.
Well, I ran it twice and both times it did its thing and it's come back and it said it's done.
Did you check all the, under the system files, did you check all those boxes for the Windows update?
Well, yeah,
cleanup?
I asked you, I said, just leave it as it is, and you got to say, I'm going to click on disk cleanup, and for some reason it always puts it over here on my furthest monitor away, so I bring it over here. All the boxes are checked, and it says, download program files, 0 bytes, temporary internet files, 0 bytes, DirectX, 0 bytes, everything is 0 bytes except for my thumbnails, and it's got 8.01 megabytes. I'm only going to gain.
If you click on system files, there should be an option there. One of the checkboxes should be a Windows update, and that should have like multiple. I would think that would have like multiple gigabytes worth of.
Well, I don't have a systems file. I've got direct program files, temporary internet files, DirectX shader cache, delivery optimization files, recycle bin, temporary files, thumbnails. That's all that's there. The only thing that's showing anything in there is the thumbnails. I'm going to go ahead and hit clean it again. Disk cleanup is calculating
Hey,
how much
Alex.
base. Now it's done.
Alex, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to let him see how it's done.
Oh, damn it.
Damn, I got 7.93 gigabytes worth of shit that can go.
Yeah.
Again, if your system restores on, you can also clear that out.
That's what Kenny Witten said too, and I have no idea how to check that. Somebody just sent me a message.
Go to you go to the settings, and you
Hold
go
on.
to
Okay,
advanced.
go into settings. Okay, I'm in settings. Where do I go to? Where from here do I go to?
PC settings. I think it's under
System.
system. I think.
It's probably turned off. I never turned it on.
And then you might have to open, maximize the whole window because it'll be on the right hand side of the window, and then you click on advanced, and then go to system protection.
Well, I don't have advanced anywhere in here. I went to settings. I went to system. I got display sound, notifications and actions, focus assist, power sleep, storage, tablet, multitasking, projecting to this PC, shared experiences, clipboard, remote desktop, and about. On the other side, I have help from the web, and it's got
You
4.
click on remote desktop.
Okay. It's off.
Does that bring you up to the old fashioned?
No, it brings me up to a thing that says remote desktop. Remote desktop lets you connect to and control this PC from a remote device using a remote desktop client available for Windows, Android, iOS, and Mac OS. You will be able to work from another device as if you're working directly on this PC. Enable remote desktop is turned off. Okay, so Kenny is saying system about system protection. So I'm going to go back to the beginning. I'm going to go to system.
I'm so used to the old fashioned way of doing it, not trying to navigate the newfangled settings menu.
About. Okay. Now I'm on system about. Now I'm looking for systems protection.
Yep.
And
It's probably on the right hand side of the screen.
yeah, it is.
In the little clip.
It is. I found it. I found it. I clicked on it and it brought a box up over here that looks really familiar to what I just did a while ago. And it says local C system protection is on, Z is off. It's off on everything except for the C drive. Now we're looking for restore points, correct?
Right.
So what do I click on to find that? System restore?
There. I think it's clear.
Well, I've got configure, create, okay, cancel, and apply.
Go configure.
Yeah, configure. And mine's actually.
And then that brings
Says
up
all.
another box that says so that brought up this box right here that I just placed on top of the other box. So I was in here, I hit configure. Configure brought up this box right here. By enabling system protection, you can undo undesired changes by reverting your computer. It's already on, so how do I find out the points? We're looking for backups and restore points, right? To get rid of, to clear up
On the
space.
button that says, click on the button that says delete.
Okay.
Say yes, continue.
And now your restore points are all cleared out.
Okay, so if I come down here and look at this, oh, I went from 70. See, this is impossible. It went up to 85.
It may not be able to calculate it really correctly, being that you're in the red.
Yeah. Why do you have so much use on your C drive?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, Chris, is because there's
Double click on the C drive. See what's in there. You might have had your backups from my drive going there.
Oh yeah, because a lot of these programs like that like to do stuff like that. They like to pull little stunts like that. and they
this
like
is
to-
the only thing dated today, 6/26/22, and I don't know what this is.
Well, right click on it and go to properties, see how big it is.
Well, that looks like a window or something. I don't think you want
It's
to
shows it's empty. 0.
What about that iDrive local?
He uses that.
Oh, I just put that on today, so you're looking at.
It may have that iDrive probably put a folder in your users folder.
How big's your C drive?
1 terabyte.
Wow.
That's what's got me perplexed, is because Professor gonna have to team viewer in.
Well, I can't do it at the moment. I can't do it at the. I'm on my phone. Look in your user folder under your username. Cause I think that iDrive may have put a folder in there. I think that.
Holy shit, whatever you just calculated, it's got 600 gigabytes going up to 700.
Yeah, I just right clicked on the user. It's got 759. So now double click on this to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that drive, in that folder.
Click on your username. And then, is there a folder in there like named iDrive or something?
Yeah, right here, iDrive-sync.
Right click on that folder and go to properties.
28 gig. That's not going to do it. I mean, that's going to help, but that's not.
Hey, Ken,
Yes.
I'm gonna send a video in the chat. It's from Brightech, and he says hard drive full, but no files in Windows 10, and it shows the red and how he cleans it all up to make it back to the way it was.
All right. Greg, you're going to have to resend that because, as usual, network disconnected.
Ah, shit.
I know it. So if we're going to continue pursuing how to fix this, I'll figure out a way to share it so that YouTube can see it as well. That way we're not leaving them.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I see it. I got it.
Yeah, that's how they teach you how to clean it up. You can see in the beginning of the video where how it showed you it red. Well, at the end of the video, it will show you blue again. So, yeah. He's a very good guy from the UK. I watch a lot of his videos.
Yeah, he's got.
I've been watching him.
Yeah.
I've been watching him longer than I've been watching Kerry. Long time.
Project's a good guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that video, Ken, will help you get back to where you want to get back to.
Who the hell are you talking about?
Bright Check 09.
Oh, yes. I watch a lot of his videos. Brian Tech 09.
What I don't like is he doesn't show his face.
Yeah, there's a few other guys. There's another one on YouTube. Windows Computer Training and Technology. He don't show his face either. He lives
Oh
in
wow, that's got all of stuff from Darren's already on my computer, because I did not get Father Stu yet, and I'm looking at Father Stu.
That's because of the way that Robert set up the account. You pay for one account, and you're basically sharing credentials. So basically, what's happening here is when Darren puts something in his folder, put something on that folder on his computer, it automatically gets to your computer.
Okay, so I need to move that off of here and gain back some of my space, but still, that's only going to gain me back 26 gigs. That's not going to get me back to where it was at. Seriously, up until like yesterday, I had nearly half the drive was available and empty. So
watch the video, Ken.
yeah, I'm going to. I got it. I got it over there.
Those videos you're taking must have taken up a lot of space because we didn't. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, who knows?
They may have been. You never know. If it's videos with his iPhone, then they may have been in 4K or something.
Well, still, the total space it's taking up is only 23, something like that.
Well,
So
that's just for that one photo. I'm talking about if you put videos on there from your phone or whatever.
I haven't put anything from my phone because I can't. That's a this week project, with maybe. Now that I've, for some reason, using all my drive space. Well, time to go to Amazon, upgrade the drive. Prime Day is coming up, 12th and 13th. I knew I'd have to spend some money.
Give you an excuse to try out Macrium Reflect.
I have a Cronus. What difference does it make if it's Macrium or a Cronus?
Because I've already told you this. The version of a Cronus you have is not the real, it's the cheap version of Cronus, because it's the version that comes with your with the hard drive that you get. It's not the official full version.
Oh.
See how many backups are in there.
That was for the 18th time, Ken.
The backups go to my external drive, Greg. Let's figure out how to. I'm going to close chat for now, and then move that over there. And then I believe all I have to do is, I don't know, start the virtual camera, go over here to Zoom, not turn the camera off, go to my OBS virtual camera. Oh look, Rick! Rick is in my window. Rick, get out of my window.
Okay.
Oh, now we're getting as bad as Doug and Tim. Okay, so now what happens?
Do that again.
What? Bring this back over here?
Put Rick in your window.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm on a
So now,
chair that has wheels, so if I want to disappear.
okay, so there I'm sharing my screen. Hopefully I'm going to watch YouTube and see if this little window pops up, and it did not. What in the world? Are you guys seeing Zoom moving? Okay, so why is that not showing up over there? Oh, I know why. Never mind. I know the answer to that question. Hold on one second. I have to go over here. And then I have to figure out where it's at. There we go. So now that should kick over to. There we go. All right. Now we're all on the same sheet of music, as that saying goes. I'll get this out of the way. So I'll come down here and I'll open up. As you guys can see, it's got 85.5 gigabyte free of 9.23. Which makes sense because as we delete things, this number should get larger. And this hopefully will eventually go blue. Are we going to go out on a window here and say that it's because of the iDrive thing and that's only going to reduce it down and add 23 more gigs? That would put me at 100 gigabyte available.
I would say partially, but not. You just may have a lot of temporary files that you need to delete.
So there's my backup. That goes to an external drive. My last backup was, I'm due a backup actually. I'll just do one July 4th. Was done on May 4th. And even though it's not the official true version, it works. So what do I need to click on here so we might be able to reduce this a little bit tonight?
See what you got on there.
What are these right here?
Those are Windows. Leave those alone.
All right, I'll leave those alone. iDrive local. This is the backup at gmail.com. Should be a couple things in there, it looks like. That's fine. Go down to users. Now, if I go to program files.
What's under OneDrive temp?
OneDrive temp, right here.
Yeah.
Something from like a way long time ago. Oh shoot, I should have made someone co-host. I can get it. All right, there we go. It says it's empty, even though it shows there being something right here. It shows it's empty. Even though it shows there being something right here. It shows it's empty. Even though it shows there being something right here.
Yeah, I got it. Slow me down.
And it is empty, so I'm gonna go ahead and that's not gonna gain me anything. I'm gonna get rid of it. There's no gain there whatsoever. I don't know what this AMF trace log is. I've not seen that before. Apparently it's been there for a while.
Delete it. You hear me? Delete both of them.
Not very big.
You got a big file someplace, it looks like.
Obviously something going on somewhere.
I'm not gonna let you delete that. Nope.
Okay, it's gone.
Where's Ken when we need him? I mean, where's Jim when we need him?
Well, we got 32 minutes. He might show up yet. So we came in here. We came in here, Gary.
Wait, okay, stop. What's an iDrive local?
What's in
iDrive local?
That's the one I just put on the machine today. So we can all share files between Robert, Darren, and myself.
Go in it again. Okay, keep going. LDB new.
Yeah, that's what I clicked on.
That's the top one. What's in the top one?
DB or DKR storage backup at Gmail.
Only 10 kilobytes.
Yeah, I see. There's gotta be something big. You got that? I bet you have. Go to the program files. You probably have that one you downloaded was like 40 gig. I bet it didn't delete all the stuff. Way back when. Yes, Firefox.
So Kenny is asking what is in the ESD file. We'll go back and check that in just a second.
The ESD file is stuff for Windows.
My ESD file is empty. wondering the same thing about that. Empty.
So PC. This is something that is
Or Windows
new.
11 to see if you're eligible.
An ESD file is the newer version of a .win file. It's where when you download an ISO image from Microsoft, it's where the main installation files for Windows are stored.
I figured that would be a lot bigger. That's DaVinci Resolve. I figured it to be way bigger than 2.4 gigabyte. I can get rid of Blender. I haven't done anything in Blender in a long time.
You don't want to delete it.
No, yeah, do it. Program features. Go to control tip panel. Good idea, Greg.
Other than that, and can I get rid of PC hip? I don't give a flying.
You can get rid of that when we go into apps.
Yeah, go back up or apps. Either one.
Go to start, go to settings, and then apps.
Okay. And from here, where I go, Blender, get rid of it.
Yeah, uninstall.
Yeah, I don't see that that's gonna ever.
That's weird.
I thought you were working on with stuff in there.
I was, but I got too many things going, and I would rather have the space on my computer than I would having something that's sitting there that I'm not going to use.
If you want to install it, make sure it backed up. You won't have to. You do know that.
I've got it back up, and yeah, if I want to bring it back, I can bring it back. Yes, I got that. Even though it's not from the official.
Get rid of that bonjour.
The bonjour is needed for iTunes if you need iTunes.
It's too bad. Who cares? You can usually get what I don't use it.
Another program is being used. Please wait
It's a
until that.
communication protocol.
Oh, because it's still deleting the other one. Okay.
You gotta click on that little computer screen next to that settings icon, and I think you gotta click next, and oh, there it goes. Now it went away.
That shouldn't take but a second to get rid of that. Of course, having said that, now it's stuck at 50%.
What is what is the program AnyDesk?
That's the program we had to switch over to for me to use with Josh's computer. Me and Kim was testing it out
Okay.
because the team viewers BS that they.
Well, this is saying that the following applications should be closed before continuing the install: DaVinci Resolve, the Zoom,
Andreas movie.
and OBS. DaVinci Resolve is closed; it's not running, so I'm not sure why it's seeing that. The Zoom is running, so Bonjour is tied into these things somehow.
Yeah.
No, it's just they can't delete them with them running.
Yeah,
Right.
because it's a communication protocol back and forth.
All right,
That's what Bonjour is, communication
yeah,
protocol.
I'll delete it after
Has
we
to
end
do with
it.
Apple.
Don't worry about the that's too many. I mean, that's a floppy.
I don't need Chrome Remote Desktop Host either. That was another. We're gonna find something we like since TeamViewer wants us to pay.
Anybody use Bleach Spit before? I used it all the time.
I've heard about it, but I've never used it.
Oh yeah, I used CC Cleaner before, and then I went to Bleach Spit, and I guess it's better than CC Cleaner and stuff. So that's what I use.
There's your Resolve, DaVinci. Fairlight Sound Library.
There's part of it, yeah. That's part of DaVinci Resolve, yes. As is that
The one right there,
DaVinci.
that's huge.
Yeah.
I don't see anything other than Resolve. I don't see anything that's huge.
What is it? Ink? What the hell is?
Okay.
What is this?
What do you mean?
Well, it's pretty small though.
It's something that Microsoft gives you.
That's,
Yeah.
don't worry, don't leave it alone. I know what your problem is. Okay, stop. Let's get out of all this for a minute. Please, Ken.
I stopped. You said stop. I stopped.
Back up. And, get back to Windows Explorer. We're gonna look at some files.
Go back to Windows Explorer.
Now,
Right
I mean,
there.
to
So-
preface this, I may be late to the show, so you're gonna.
So by clicking on this PC, is that what you want to go on to?
No, I want to know where your download directory is. Do we know?
Oh hell no.
Let's go take a
Who are you
look.
talking to? You think I'm download directory?
Sure, we do. It's under C, users, and download.
Well, I know where it's at. I thought you may have moved it for him, Alex. Because I don't have it on my program directory, program drive ever.
So you want to look at downloads?
Yep.
Right here?
Local disk.
Right here?
No. Local disk. No. Local disk over at the right.
Okay. Now where you
Go
want
to
it?
users.
Okay.
Down here. One more down.
Public?
No, you.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
stop.
Downloads?
Yes, downloads right there.
There's 573 downloads in there.
Probably some big stuff.
Yeah.
Mm,
Go back one level. Go back one level and right click on that folder. See how big it is.
40 gig.
75
Holy
gigs.
shit, you got 75 gigs in your.
I'm
I've never
guessing.
seen
I'm
one.
guessing that's a lot to have in my downloads.
I have not.
Yeah, I've never seen one that big.
I download something, if, let's say it's a movie, I put it where I want it.
And then delete it off
Yeah. And keep it if I want to, or say next one.
Okay,
That was
so
a done movie, Ken.
okay,
How
so
much
I
is
can
it?
I
How
can
much is-
Just like everybody else, when they download something, they download multiple copies, and they all go to their download folder.
I have
Yeah, I
nothing
have
in my
one.
download folder.
Okay, so I'll clean that up. So that's 75 gig. That'll get me to 150 gigabyte available.
Okay, go in there before you start deleting stuff though. Click on it.
I can get rid of this. It's already installed on the machine, right?
Yeah.
Wait, let's do something before you do that. Oh, shoot, help me guys. I wanted to have hold on a minute. Before you start deleting stuff, you want a different view. I don't know where how to set up.
View and details, right?
Yep, correct. And then we're gonna sort by program. So probably have 2 or 3 with one after. What's that thing called? Apostrophe? Not apostrophe. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Parentheses.
That's how many
Yeah.
times he put it in the.
What is it?
That
Why is
was
that under
over.
internet
How
hyphen
many
over?
copies of it there are?
Move date modified over about 10 inches. No, move it over. Right click. Yeah, okay. And just go over. Go
Yeah.
over to the D. Go over to the D and click. Yeah. Okay, that's good. You're right. No, back up. Stop. I apologize. Slow
You're
down
good.
here.
You're good.
Go to name, and you want to say that, see how many dupes you got, basically.
So click on name.
I don't do it like that. Put it. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. It's a sorting by today, so if you downloaded it yesterday, you may have one.
Yeah, I know what you're wanting to do, and I should be able to expand that column right there.
There you go.
Okay, that'll
Yeah,
that'll
right there.
cover
There you go.
everything. So you're looking for something that's in parentheses. It says copy 2, copy 3, copy.
Yep.
Yeah. How do I change the sort? Come on. Layout panes. Review is show height options. Group by right here. In the middle. Ken?
In the middle.
No, you can't see my cursor.
No.
Shut out your screen. I know. I'm sorry. Do you see up at the top where it says stop video? I think that's yours.
No.
On the Zoom bar.
Oh, well, I can't see the Zoom bar because I'm sharing. So do you want me to stop sharing my screen?
No, you're fine. See if you can see at the top where it says current view.
On.
You want group by up at the very top in the middle.
You can move that Zoom bar where you're sharing your screen. You can
I was just
move
trying to
it.
be oriented, and I realized this Zoom bar. That was my mistake. Basically, I'm going to do group by name. It's grouping by date or day.
Group by, I should be able to click on this, group items. And then what do you want to group it by?
Name.
Name, not date modified or whatever. Name.
That's all. Okay, that's name.
There you go. Like, see down here, almost bottom, 3D buttons. You got same file 3 times.
Yeah, I saw one a while ago where I had it 3 times, but I'm not seeing it on this one now.
Go down, go down, go down, go down.
Oh, 10 items down.
Here, one more. You can delete those 3.
They're all the same.
They're all the same.
As soon as I see these 3 right here.
Yeah.
No, I gotta have those. Those are in a zip file, and that's for I can't.
They're all the same though.
So I can get rid of 2 of them then, but I
If you
can't
want
get
to.
rid of 3 of them because I have to have the source file from the original file.
Well, they're all the same. Get rid of them, but
If I delete this, I don't have the source file to go get what I want. I have to go download it again.
okay. But what I was saying, I think the other guys were agreeing. Sorry, is keep the current one.
That's what I did.
Right.
Well, this is the
Yeah.
current one.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Now I saw one a while ago that said it had the parentheses of 1 and 2, but I don't know where it went.
Back down. Whoa. Go back up a little
Yeah,
bit.
you got a movie. Go back up. Can you pass the movie? Do you watch the movie? Fairly big. Right at the top. 12 rounds. No.
12
What is
rounds 2 reloaded. That's not a duplicate. That's a single movie.
No, I just said you have a movie on that directory that is on that drive. You can move it someplace maybe.
Oh right, no, I know. I've got to clean up. Obviously, I got to go in there. I've got 571 items. I need to
Right.
get another
And that-
external drive and start moving some of this stuff off. I'm
Right.
just scrolling through here looking for anything that's duplicated now. Like this one right here is duplicated because it's got
So
1.
it's not Buzzmo
Yeah.
and 2 and Blink.
Right. So there's that one. So that's cool.
When you do that before you hit it, the 2 is always the newest, or the 3, or the higher the number, the newer.
Right.
And the one with no numbers is the oldest.
So there's 2, 3, and here's the original, but I don't think that's the original. That's copy 1, because this is the original file, 1964, 328, 391242. So I can delete this one, and this one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not gonna gain me back major amount of space, and I know that. I didn't know it put them in alphabetical order like this. That's cool.
Well, you just sorted it with group
You
by.
can delete those 2 DaVinci Resolve up there.
Where'd you see that at, Greg? Oh, right
DaVinci
here.
Resolve, go down. Yeah, delete those 2.
One of those should be dated today. Or no, it's
That
yesterday.
one's from April.
That was yesterday. No, I got beta 5 yesterday, so I've installed it. They're gone. Oh look, Alex is going to speak up and say, "You can delete that or Cronus True Magic."
Yeah.
I can delete this? Seriously?
As far as I know, you've installed it, right?
I have, yes.
Then, okay, it's in your
Anything you've
downloads folder.
installed, anything you've installed as an exe file, you can delete.
Keep that adult fun JPEG though. Caught.
What the hell, adult phone?
Well, if I could get it to come over here on my screen, you guys will see what it is. It's not what you think.
Oh.
I figured it was, but I had to pick that.
16-year-old minds, golly.
Oh, you were late to the game. We all got on there about 10.
So I can get rid of. Wait a minute. Where's my original? This is the original. That's a copy I can get. Yeah, I can do this later. Okay. So is there anything we want to go try to find that's super, super huge?
We're looking for it right now. Here, let's stop what we're doing. But I didn't know what kind of do. Should I go over to size and sort by size? Click on size. Gotta sort them up the top.
Looks like that 12 rounds is the biggest file in there.
Where it says sort by.
No, size. Whatever.
Yeah, I clicked on size and it put the 2333 or 2333179 at the top.
The biggest one.
Yeah, it's 2.3 gigs.
Yeah, the biggest one.
But
You don't need that 3D clock faces. It's a zip file.
you might, well, that's me. I don't care about that.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the clocks went away. I'm kidding. I want to see something.
Someone fitting Malloy's description just trashed the motel in Chinatown and abducted one of their guests.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Oh, yeah, little love. Hey, everybody needs a little love.
I'm trying to remember what that movie is because I got it back in December of 21 and I've yet to watch it. So
I think I've seen 12 Rounds. I think I've seen that movie.
there's nothing really anything huge in here. It's just all adds up to a lot. Wait a
Actually,
minute.
before you get out of there, sort by type again because you got some folders in there. What do they have?
Sort by.
Well, right there. Stop. Go back. Mm-hmm.
You mean to click on group by?
Correct. Yeah.
Name.
Mm-hmm. And size.
Name and can you do two?
Uh-huh.
You know I have a solution. Just Control A and delete everything in there.
Let me log into your computer for 5 minutes.
Well, there's nothing I download.
You can only do it one or the other, Gary. Either you're going to do it by name or size.
Stop. You're good. Cool. Take a look at what you got just on this page.
Take a look at what I got in the center page.
No, on this page.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Okay, no. Okay, stop for a minute. Go down and look at huge.
You can get rid of that OBS Studio.zip file.
He's only got 3 of those.
Okay, so this is a John Wayne movie, I believe. Oh, you know what this is? I'm almost 99% that's what this is. But I also got a feeling this is connected to the OneDrive. Yeah, because... clearly not John Wayne.
Well, just.
That's Paul Giamatti. I like him.
You have 4-dimensional resolves in here.
Yeah.
I see 3 Top Guns. You got 2 Spider-Men. Yeah.
Yeah, but until I get them moved off of here, I don't want to delete them.
They're all the same. If you got 4 or 4, it's still 4.
That's true. Can I get rid of this OBS zip file?
Yep. Yep.
Now, I know what this is, and this is going to be hard for me to explain this. I have never gotten Street Kings. This is due to OneDrive. OneDrive is putting all this in here already. Black Mass down here, I've never gotten Black Mass.
Probably
Ever.
when Daryl was doing backups or something.
Right, and I'm thinking that. So I can get rid of all these up here too, right? These OBS installations.
Yep. It's in your download folder. You don't need it because you've already installed it.
Correct, right.
Let me ask a question. Was your C drive in the blue before you installed the iDrive program today?
I don't honestly have an answer to that question, but I'm going to say probably. because all this stuff, like restaurants.movie, no clue. Dang it, Jim, that's mine. We all know what that is. But yeah, I know Lou and Annie compilation, Little Britain 2. Darren did send me
hard drives.
LHOP, Last Housewives of, no, what would that stand for?
Last farewell.
Little House.
Little House on the Prairie, yeah. Street Kings I've never gotten. Moonfall I did get. Thank you, Darren. Jurassic Park, I don't need this.
You got 2 Spider-Mans right in a row.
Don't need that. Are they the same movie?
Same size and date.
One of them was dated the 11th, one of them was dated the 18th, but you're right, they are the same size.
Probably download it twice before watching it.
Alright, cool. So let's close that. Just out of curiosity. That hadn't changed at all. So that was all minor, poquito, not going to make a hill of beans different stuff.
Wait, where you going looking? You haven't done anything yet. Empty the recycle bin.
Yeah. They're all in the recycle bin.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Just minimize that. Show desktop icons.
Well, you know it's not going to be on this one. It's going to be elsewhere. Clearly it's elsewhere. Hold on. I think it's on this monitor. Nope. Did I not click on show desktop icons?
You did.
I thought I did. Show desktop icons. There we go. And as I projected, it is not on this monitor. It's over here. Don't bring it over here. I got 2 icons on this one. Okay, double click it and get rid of all this, you say?
Yeah, empty recycle.
Okay, who said?
Upper left. Upper left. Upper left.
Oh, right here.
Right there.
Am I sure I want to permanently?
Yes.
Can I phone a friend?
No.
Yeah, 10 of us right here. We're all staying yes, so you get a phone.
Jeff's not here. I was going to call Jeff. Yeah, I can call Greg.
Yeah, there you go.
Greg will
I
help
got
me.
my cell phone somewhere
Greg
around
will help
here.
me out. Whoa! I'm back to blue. That's good. So once I get that download file cleaned up, that's going to gain quite a bit more, isn't it?
75 gig.
Yeah, well, I'm back to blue. Now, I need to get that back. I want to get it back to where it's about right here, halfway or so. So I've got to figure out how to do that, which once I get the downloads done, I'll do that tonight, maybe. It's already midnight.
Move all your movies to a folder called movies.
I don't understand how that works. If I move them into a folder and call them movies, they're still on the drive, are they not?
Correct. But what happens, Alex or I will say it, is you click, I mean, I do this. You click and you say, should have been downloaded, or it's in the background, you don't see it, and you click it twice or 3 times. 1, 2, 3, now you have 3 of them. And if you run one, they're still there even though you're done with it.
Like when you download, like when you install that iDrive program, its default storage location is probably C users, and in the iDrive folder, what you want to do is when you get a movie that Darren shares, or when Darren gets a movie that you share, or when Robert, what y'all want to do is y'all want to move it off to an external drive or another drive in the machine, so it's not taking up space on your C drive, and then you want to copy it.
Yeah, I follow that.
And then you want to delete off that folder in the C drive.
So you're saying I could come in here to this drive, which is 3 terabytes, create a folder, call it movies, MOVIES.
And then whatever movies you want to put in there, put them in there.
Yeah, I wish I could move this damn thing. Oh, I can. Let me put it on this screen. There, that gets rid of that. So now I can go back to my downloads right here, and any movie.
Get rid of that iDrive up there at the top.
Now, what I right click move to? Can I do it that way?
Yep. Or copy. Move, copy. delete.
Oh, that's just gonna copy.
I know, I'm just saying, you can do whatever you want. I would move, just like everybody said, but basically, the concept I go by, anybody that disagrees, let's please say something. Download is for downloading. Then I move it to program, program files like you maybe reinstall it or something to keep it, movies, pictures. Then download is always empty. But if, like, when I was fooling around, trying to download one of the things Greg gave me, I hit like 3 times because I didn't see it start downloading.
Oh, I agree, Gary. I and self-admittedly, and I'm sure I've said this in the past, I do need to clean up my downloads, and I'm horrendous about not keeping my downloads clear. Obviously, with 575 things in there. I mean,
but if I'm not criticizing. I'm just years of doing the programming. If it's a C program for me, it's in a directory called C. Then inside of that, things are pointing at each other type thing.
now I'm putting it over on my 3 terabytes, so it's not going to affect the C drive whatsoever until I get rid of it, and I understand that concept. So now those 5 movies are there.
Actually, Greg and Alex said move it, not movie. In other words, move it, set it to copy, set of copy. I probably said wrong. They said to move it.
Well, I was looking for a move command.
Get rid of that iDrive up at the top there.
And now they're gone.
Yeah, that's just a program you download it.
So I should be able to right click, and there should be a move command in here somewhere. There used to be send to.
Control X.
But if I click on the D drive, I can't go to a specific, and D drive's not even showing up. That's crazy. So share, send to. Yeah, I know years ago there used to be a move to command in here.
Yeah, if you wanna go down.
I want to send it to my D drive.
I would do cut and paste.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't remember for a long time. I know what it is.
Into is gonna be a copy.
Okay, so what do I got them remarked. Cut.
Cut. And go to where you wanna move them to and then paste.
Now you're getting as smart as the professor.
You got about 30. You're just about 30-year tech now.
Gee, I feel so honored.
Oh, you got it. If you get somebody to give you $1 for each year you've done it, you'll be a professional.
I'll have $5.
You'll be a professional. You know what the difference between a hooker and a slut? A penny.
I knew something like that was coming. All right, I'll clean this up later.
And you know what the difference between your girlfriend and a slut? A penny.
Divorce decree.
Cheap date.
No, I bet $5 you probably won't clean it up later. You'll forget about it.
Send me the money now, cause I won't forget about it.
If you'd have had a professional on this, they should have kind of looked at it and said, "Hey, Ken, you got a lot of crap."
Now, why isn't my recycling bin open? There we go. Empty the recycle bin. Well, yeah, I got 4 monitors, so. All right, that's cool. So I think Alex is alluding to the fact he wants to actually watch me do this tonight, but unless Alex is going to drive Mrs. K to the testing site in the morning, that's not going to happen. And yes, I will clean it up, Alex, and yes, I will show you maybe tomorrow night, Tuesday at the very latest. Actually, you know what? Tuesday night might work. No, Monday night might work, because she's working overnight tomorrow, 10 to 6. So that might just work out pretty good anyway.
It can?
Yes, 170.
I have, start over.
Cool.
If I have English here.
We
Is there a
want
way?
Spanish.
Huh?
We want Spanish.
Actually, my wife and I are taking Spanish.
Is there a way, you started to say?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I got something for you to run. It doesn't do any, it does a lot, but it doesn't. And we can look at it together before you run it. It's a bash file. It's not even a program, so it's not. anything but get you the stuff you want to get out of there. And you can run while doing whatever we're doing. It's no big deal.
Kenny said Bonjour installed with the Cronus. It's bloatware.
Yeah, but it's too neg. I mean,
that I don't doubt. I usually do take Bonjour off right away because it's Apple related and I don't want it.
Well, actually, before you, I mean, depends what you do, but it's too meg. I mean, that's a slave machine down. So it's like, don't worry about it. You know, I'm not saying that. I mean, I agree with you.
The only thing I'd like to be able to do is I'd like to be able to plug in my phone with the USB and transfer my pictures and photos, which I can't, and videos. I cannot do that for some reason. So I've ended up going to the iCloud and downloading them that way, and that's time consuming. And I still can't get the video that I want.
I would reinstall iTunes, and it should work because my wife does it a batch at a time.
Well, I don't use iTunes. I use iCloud.
Or whatever she wants. I don't think she does it. She just plugs and does. I'm not a picture person. She's
well, iCloud also uses the Bonjour thing.
Yes, everything Apple uses it.
Okay.
Okay, I got a program, or not a program. It's a 1K batch file. We'll look at it before you run it. What it does is it goes through every temp file and it deletes it. It doesn't delete any directories. It doesn't delete any programs, anything. And we'll look at it. You want to run it? If you don't, you don't.
Sure, give it a shot. Hey, Dr. Rob, good to see you. Which I can't really see you, but you're in chat. Good to see you in chat. Yeah, Gary, how do we do that?
Okay, I'm emailing it to you. That's what I'm trying to find out where it was.
When we set this,
and I want to make sure there was nothing in there. I don't mean nothing bad, but nothing that's any big deal.
Right, and I'll set this back up to share with everybody, Zoom and the stream as well. I think I know how to do that now. Rick, doggone it. Both you and Gary are now on my window.
I'm sending it to Gmail.
Yeah, I'll check that off screen. There we go. Now everybody's on the same. Now when I share my screen number 1, now everybody will see the 2 boxes. Yep. Good. All right, so I'll go over here and, man, this stupid thing is going to get me mad. Go to my Gmail.
Hey, Ken, go to your Gmail. Check your mail.
Go into my Gmail. I don't have anything from Gary.
Yeah, I bet you don't. Didn't go. Which Gmail did I send it to? Hold on.
I only have one Gmail.
Okay. Ken Stout 20. Oh, sorry.
Yep, kstout2016@gmail.com.
Yep. Okay, I went and I did. Attach file. Do it again. Small as heck. Send anyway.
Send anyway. Well,
yes, I want to send anyway. Yes.
I need to send Dr. Rob an email and show him the studio setup with the 4 monitors now. I don't think he's seen that yet. He's probably about the only person in the world that hadn't seen that.
Is there a way to drop and drag it in Zoom?
I don't know. That's a question for the professor.
Yeah, you can. Through chat.
Let me stop sharing my screen. And it's still going to pick up the window.
Click on chat, then click on the first icon on your right hand side. Little drop down and it'll say your computer.
Okay, hold on. I'm chat.
Yeah.
To everyone. You don't care. Oh, okay. I thought it, okay. Never mind. Where are we at? Beginning. Oh.
I just bombarded Dr. Rob with 5 pictures. He said send it. It says right there. It says send it. He's going to be so mad at me. He's going to say, damn it, I said send 1, not 15. which is, by the way, is 5.
You know what you should do? Send them. I'm sorry, I'm just making myself laugh. Sending your download folder.
Yeah, really. Hey, Dr. Rob, would you like 200 gigabytes so I can clear off my hard drive? So, are you still trying to get that through chat, Gary?
Yeah, and it is. It's no problem. I had it open. Wouldn't let me deal with it.
Oh, did you send it already? No.
Nope. 30.
Okay, no problem.
30. Okay, get out of that program. I got programs looking for it because I had it hidden. I haven't written it. Not hidden. I had it.
You know, it's been a while since we've done tech, and if I remember correctly, the last time we did tech like this was with my machine as well. This is not good precedent. Actually, though, I appreciate everyone's help, and I'm sure the YouTube world is enjoying it. This is probably going to get 2,000 views. Oh, speaking of views, let me go see what my videos are up to. I haven't done that yet today.
It's already in chat. It's no big deal. It's not.
All right, I'll check it in a second.
I go back and forth where I put in it, so when I want to run something different.
YouTube Studio, here we go. Still at 143 subscribers.
Oh,
My Golfing Friday Golf Part 5 is up to 1,282 views. It's still climbing. That's good. And Part 6 is stagnated at 65 views, which I anticipated that because Mrs. K did not get out of the cart, and it's a horrible video, so I don't think it's going to get over 100 views. So Gary put this in chat. Let's go look at chat. And chat. Potential security issue detected.
yes, you will. That's why I said it is a batch file, nothing technical.
So this is going to go where? In my videos? Why the hell would it go in my videos for? You know what? I want to put it in downloads.
Don't put in downloads. I don't think.
Don't.
Go ahead.
Don't
Go
put
ahead.
it. Don't. Oh, well,
No, you put it in.
my download file is so clean. I want to put it there.
Well, you deleted everything in the download?
No.
No. Okay. Okay, you can put it wherever you want. What you want to do when you put it there?
Oh, I think that got rejected. Did it send it to myself? Okay, so now let's go. Get this out of
You want to right
there.
click it?
Yeah, give me a second here and put this over here in OBS. Put this over here. So now we're going to go to downloads. Oh, damn it.
Before you run it, I want to quote Alex.
There it is, right there, right? Clean back.
No. I want like Alex and Craig to look at it. Right click and go into it.
Right clicking and going into it. That's what she said.
Like edit or something. Put her in good old notepad.
So click edit here.
Yep. I mean, it's nothing, it's a clear's paradise.
So this is saying Windows protected your PC. Should I copy it and then put it in a notepad?
However you want to get the notepad. It's just a batch file.
I don't know. I'm asking actually because I don't really know.
I apologize. Okay, yeah.
So copy, go down here, type in notepad with an N and not a B. Oh man, I don't know where my fingers are at tonight. Notepad, bring the daggone, gosh dang it. Notepad, right click, paste. It won't let me do that. Control V, won't let me do that. Okay, so how do I do this? Because
Well, you better clean bat. Type it. Should they type it?
I got it. I'm going to guess since I grabbed this and put it in the notepad and it says delete FSQ, that put it all in there.
No, that's all fine. That's telling to go to all drives and all subdirectories. So you're deleting system drive asterisk 10.
Okay. So is
Temporary
it,
settings, and then it does a scan now that people like. I just don't know because contrary to what Doug said, I've actually had those things.
so we good to go, everyone? Everyone in agreement? Alex, Greg, Rick,
Yeah.
Chris, Sean?
Right click, you do have to run it as administrator though. Because those temp files for the system, they don't like you not doing that.
It says don't run. How do I get it to run? Because
More info. More info.
Oh, that's where I'd have put it.
No,
and then run.
more info.
Yeah, and then run anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're fine.
No, everybody sends it back. Every batch.
Oh, I realized. Okay, yeah, I'm not sharing my screen. It's just going out. Okay, so now I'm gonna hit yes.
Some of us should copy up a. So it should be in a DOS window, command window, actually.
It is in a DOS window, and hang on just a second. And I'm going to bring us all on the same sheet of music here.
Yes, you were right. 23 deep.
So this is it running. It's like Forrest. It's running. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. I heard a noise. I don't know what that noise was. I heard it.
Access denied.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And that's just stuff to open up. Mine when I get it. It's not mine. It's good.
So, whatever that driver storage temp, it denied it access in a bunch of those, it looks like. Same one, isn't it? No?
Same directory.
That ding was I was trying to run it too, and it said that it's in process with another app or something.
It keeps running. I mean, if you hit it 10 times, it'll run 10 times. It's just, it's not in the
Okay,
utility.
I'm gonna mute my microphone because it keeps asking me again, do I really want to run it?
Then answer. I mean, I don't care.
Damn.
But answer it. Yeah.
It did something.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to read it. I'm a speed reader, so yeah. Yeah, really. Update. Mo set. There you go. Windows logs Mo setup. We got Mo set up. And Dr. Rob said he sent me a picture of his. Okay, that makes sense. That's why I got an email from him. I thought it kicked it back.
Maybe.
Nothing data shared with the store.
Chrome NP copy accelerator.
So, Dr. Rob, I hope is still in chat while this is running. Are all your monitors the same size?
Yours or his?
Mine are different. I've got 221s, 130, and 132 and 140. And Dr. Rob did say, okay, that's pretty cool. He's got a nice setup. He's got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gadgets on his desktop. I got one Stream Deck. I'll share that in a minute, maybe, once we get through this. It's a nice looking setup, Dr. Rob. All 27 inches. Okay. Nice.
Sounds like he's bragging.
And he's watching Michael Fryer on one, or Ferry, or however you say it, and he's got the Matrix on the other 3. That's pretty cool. I like how this is going to work out once I get adjusted to it. The only thing is, again, I'm debating on getting a boom arm for the mic, but if this is all sounding okay, I did move the mic because it was in direct conflict with one of my monitors. I had to look around the mic. So now these numbers that keep coming up, is this stuff that it's finding and getting rid of? Or is it just...
I wanted to answer is on the very left side, deleted file.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
If it can't delete it, it says it can. It did. I mean, in the old quote command or DOS window, that's,
Mixer 16 recorder you can share. Cool. Get a low profile boom so it stays out of camera.
Or high profile. That's not a joke.
Yeah, I clearly want to keep it out of the camera. This process will take some time. 4%. So how was everybody's Sunday while we have some time?
Well, mine was kind of quiet and boring until I did those 2 videos. I had to find something to do. I was just sitting there twiddling my thumbs, like, this is ridiculous. Let's go up and do a video.
Yeah, hey, I had to laugh though, Rick, because you're like, I'm gonna put these in the oven. Somebody tell me when the 22 minutes is up. And I'm thinking it's a recording, Rick. We can't tell you.
That's why I said it to get you people to say that.
No, he put a smile in there.
Did anybody else comment about that besides me? Did anybody call you and say the 22 minutes are up?
I had a glorious day. I stripped and waxed my kitchen floors.
Kitchen floors, how many do you have?
Floors or kitchens?
The kitchen and then the hallway, then up to the front door.
Yeah. Well, I took Mrs. K to work and came back, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do today. And I'm not saying this after the fact, even though you guys are going to think this. I really did consider cleaning some stuff up today. But my other project in my mind is I want to get the iPhone situation cleaned up, and I've got a project for the stream I'm working on. So I'm sitting here trying to make up my mind what I'm going to do. Darren gets a hold of me, Alex gets a hold of me, and the next thing you know, it's 6 o'clock and we've been working on iDrive for like 3.5 hours. Greg came on Zoom. So I went in and cooked a little bit of dinner, and I was starting to get probably diabetic related, a real funky feeling, because right after I ate chicken and cabbage, which is horrible, but as soon as I ate, I felt okay. So I'm pretty sure it was time to eat.
I'm not sure I would have felt okay after the cabbage, but
100%. Oh, that was quick.
I mean, is it done? No, it's cleaning up now. It's basically done.
Yeah, well, it said that the one would take some time was done, so.
Yeah, these are the ones that are rebuilding the files in the Windows system directories.
That's moving right along too.
Yeah.
So then I went to get dinner and for Lorna, because obviously what I cooked for me didn't last. Went to Popeyes because she wanted chicken. Oh my gosh, I kid you not. There were 3 employees in there trying to run that restaurant. I felt so sorry for them. I don't know what it is, people not wanting to work. Then got to dinner. By the time that got done, it would have been senseless to drive back here to turn around and drive back there. So I just sat there in the parking lot and watched Rick's videos. What's that?
you know, I saw the stupidest thing the other day at McDonald's, and it was around 11:30, right around lunchtime. And I walked in there to get somebody else's lunch, and they called me and said, "You want to stop by and get me 2 Whoppers and fries?" Like, yeah, sure. One person to run that whole McDonald's in there had to have been at least 20 people in there.
Oh,
They had to run the drive-through and do the cash register and do the cooking. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
I said, where did everybody go?
Yeah.
Everybody quit.
Yeah,
I'm like, why did you get shut down? They're thinking about if they can't get employees next week, they're gonna shut down for a week. I thought, oh my god, just you alone? She called in for help, but yeah, it was just her. It's like, oh my god.
Well, I pulled up to the door at about 10 minutes till 10 to pick Lorna up. That's where I wait for her. And 3 employees come walking out. Now bear in mind, nobody had walked in the building. Nobody. No cars had come in the parking lot. So 3 employees left. That leaves 2 employees in the building. Lo and behold, 5 seconds later, here comes another employee walking out the building. And I'm thinking, and it's not Lorna. So I'm thinking, where are all these people going? So when Lorna came out, I said, who were these people? Oh, their agency. They just leave when they want. No replacement, and they just left. Unbelievable.
As the joke goes, you're kidding, right?
Oh, I wished I was.
If
it wasn't for the fact that by working for an agency, you can go anywhere in the state of Indiana, Lorna would go work for an agency. But with gas prices being like they are and everything else, she doesn't want to do that.
You know, I have a rhetorical, serious question. I used to think you quote, didn't want to do that. I haven't done that, but I've come. My wife and my daughter kind of have. I mean, my wife with owning it, and my daughter the same thing. It's like, you want to work for somebody or have somebody work for you? And the concept I was saying about the agency of Joyce, I hate this, but I was raised, you work for a company, you retire. But what's retirement now?
Second job. I don't know. I mean, yeah. So this is Dr. Rob set up. Two things I'm jealous of is I don't know how you keep your desk so doggone clean.
Yeah, no kidding.
And organized. Is that your main keyboard that's got the yellow keys on it? Hopefully he's still with us in chat. Robert joined us on the Zoom. And then he's got a mixer, it looks like. And he says yes. Okay. It looks like he might have a boom arm for a lamp or something on the left-hand corner, right by that, what appears to be an alcoholic beverage in a cup holder. I don't know if I'm...
looks like a light to me.
I don't know what it is, but it looks pretty cool.
Actually, I think it is a light, actually.
And then he's got his speakers underneath his monitors, like I was suggesting to Rick to do. And then he's got that shelf that's got air. No, Dr. Rob, no. You're too organized for us. That's pretty good. That looks really good. All right, so this says verification is 52% complete. I'm impressed with YouTube tonight. There's no lag whatsoever. I mean, when I moved that out of the way, that popped up instantly, it seemed. Hey, Dr. Rob, question for you was posed earlier in the night. Is it possible to run, I think Sean said 2 streams at one time? Isn't that what you said, Sean?
I like that question.
Sean, you're muted if you're trying to answer us.
Yeah, 2 OBSs and 2 streams, yeah.
Right. Well, I suggested the 2 OBSs just to run 2 separate streams, but can you run on YouTube at the same time? I guess when it's done, it goes to a blue screen.
Done.
Yeah, it's done.
Well, I don't like that. I want it to tell me it's done.
Add code to it. It's no big deal. Go on.
Yes, with 2 computers on the same network. Oh, 2 separate computers. You can't do it from the same computer. Okay. All right. Let me go back to the main Zoom here. Let me stop sharing my screen here. Let me bring this back over here. Let me change the camera over to here. I couldn't handle Gary and Rick being in that box very much longer. That was bothering me.
Me too.
Yeah, Gary, me too. So,
Yeah,
Doctor-
I'm way too if I saw it.
so Dr. Rob is saying, Sean, that yes, you can with 2 different computers and probably 2 OBSs. Now, I have lost Twidget.
Oh, okay.
I will still mess around with it on mine just to see how bad I can screw it up. There's Twidget. All right, cool. So now, you know what? I shouldn't have done that so quick, because what I should have done is, doggone it. So everybody should be seeing Zoom.
Zoom.
That is so funny that when I do that, it combines places. All right, so now we'll go back into here, and there's 119 gigabyte now. So it picked up 19 gigabyte from somewhere. You just can't stream 2 streams from the same computer. They'll have a duplicate MAC address. Okay. So that I'm back up to 119, but I still, and I'm sure by the time I go into, here we go, everybody cringe again. 543 items. Now I can get rid of this, right, Gary?
You're toy.
See, I'm learning. I learned something tonight.
But I will say one thing about it. And I even seen Microsoft sneak some by. They have a bad programmer someplace. This is not a joke. And they say, wait a minute, build.com, just make it simple. Well, shoot, I put a lowercase out in a report someplace or on the screen where it shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
They renamed build.com to build.old and fixed the code. You never get rid of the old. Microsoft sent one update about 3 months ago. They had like 20 olds in it. So what it tells me is they hired a new programmer with a lot of experience and didn't check how he was using their system.
So this is kind of neat that I can share all this with you guys and the stream at the same time, because normally this area right here would be filled with Zoom, which if I bring it over here now, it is filled with Zoom, but because I'm sharing the screen, it's the hyphenated version, as I like to call it. And then if I go back over here to Zoom and change that, the YouTube stream has now got a black stream, and as soon as I stop sharing my screen and change the camera, we are back to there we go. That's not a bad delay right now. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm sure you could spoof it somehow with software. Yeah, somebody probably could. I couldn't. So anyway,
Ken, can I share my screen?
Sure, go ahead. Well, got it in the stream, everybody. It's been nice seeing you. Sean, we can share your screen tomorrow night. No, go ahead.
Has anybody heard of that program? You can get rid of all the apps that you don't want. 10 apps manager, that's what a BrideTech, whatever, did a video on this program. And you can get rid of everything that you don't want.
Can we get rid of Skype? I will never use Skype. Can that be gotten rid of?
Yes.
Yeah, you just click on these programs, see like this, and it'll say, are you sure you want to uninstall this app? And then, yeah.
Okay.
Or you can remove all these apps at once by hitting remove all.
So what did that do? Go through and search your computer and bring up the different apps and tell you what you can get rid of?
Yeah,
Windows won't let you uninstall everything. That program that BrideTech has, it'll let you take everything out that Windows won't let you.
Oh,
Some
okay.
applications you can't uninstall. That program that BrideTech has will let you delete it.
Okay.
And Windows won't let you.
Yeah, like Cortana, you can delete that with that app. All these apps that are in your apps and features that don't let you delete them, that program will delete them.
Okay, cool.
I mean, this is my opinion, others may differ, but when Microsoft sends a program, if you can uninstall it, they don't care if you uninstall it. That was a brilliant statement. If you have a program from them that will not allow you to uninstall, they have stated in their program guides that the programmers get, just even us at work, is that means we can call into that program. Let's say photo, I can use that to display a photo because that is one of their programs on your system. If you go behind the scenes deleting it, you're going to call me and say, hey, it doesn't show photo when I say display photo on my program. And then I'm going to tell you that Windows doesn't have photo.
Well, you gotta be smart. I mean, there's things you shouldn't delete, but some of the programs you don't want, you can delete. But yeah, the critical ones you should leave there, but you really don't ever use.
No, I understand. I agree with you on principle, but no, what I'm saying is Microsoft is saying if you can't delete it, quote, from Microsoft, it should be there.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I wonder how many people are in the situation that don't know to look for things, and all of a sudden their computer's running really good, and then all of a sudden it's running like molasses. And it's because
millions of people.
I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it.
Well, you will see code not just here, but especially, and I don't even know a thing about OBS, the DaVinci. I mean, obviously I've heard of them. But you have a programmer that maybe working on an open source program. Like I said, he maybe call one old and make a new and they'll leave the old out there forever, which shouldn't be. It should be a test, test, delete, you know what I mean?
I just thought of something. Should I re-download that Clean Bat thing you sent me, Gary, to run it like in a month or so? Or do I need to?
No, yeah, it's up to you. There's a couple things it does that nothing else really does. I'm not saying, oh my God, that's not great. But let's say for old, the GIDs, which are part of the help system, but if GID's not there, guess what? It gets recreated. Well, the problem is let's say you get rid of OBS. Sometimes it doesn't delete help files. And some help files can be pretty big.
Yeah.
So, it's no. The other thing it does is it looks for every file called TMP and TEMP, just in case that somebody had one there. Because programmers don't always put all temp files where you want. That's bad programming, and the program works quite well, but maybe you put OBS out. I'm just using the name OBS, but
Right.
you might have a directory called OBS/temp. Nobody looks for that. They look for the system temp directory, and it's, the reason I started this, I looked for temps one time, and I found like tons, I found gigs one time, and one was under Playground. They had called it Playground. It had nothing to do with the program. It was in a directory.
Now, why didn't that move?
So what'd you guys do today?
Nothing.
Ken?
I did nothing. Sat here with Darren and Alex and Greg, and we were trying to figure iDrive out, which apparently we did because I have no space left on my hard drive now. Thanks, Darren. No, it's not his fault.
I don't know.
Tomorrow's going to be the busy day. I got to be up at 8. We got to be on the road at 9. She's got to be up there at 10. We got to go do whatever shopping she wants to go do. Then she's got to catch some sleep to go to work at 10, to get off at 6, to turn around and be at work at 2 on Tuesday. So
late 2 in the afternoon or 2 at night?
2 in the afternoon. She'll get off.
That was the 4-hour day, right?
Tomorrow is a 10 at night to 6 a.m. Tuesday morning.
Regular schedule.
Regular day, bonus day, and then she'll work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday 2 to 10, and then she's off the weekend. And we will be camping, and I'm still working on a way to stream.
Get that girl to race you. San Hotel.
Hey, I'll be back. I'm gonna go down to the Holiday Inn and use their free Wi-Fi. That's kind of an idea now that I think about it. Go sit in there. Well, they don't have that anymore. Go sit in. Remember when Howard Johnson's had the restaurant and you could go sit in there and drink till you were blind? Don't tell me I'm the only one that went to Hojo's and went to the restaurant and drank Long Island iced tea until I couldn't walk.
We don't have places like that in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Well, this was, I hate to say it, 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, that's even more.
Just like anybody, of course, I'm kind of placing all you people from where you said you live or whatever. Anybody remember Stuckey's?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Pecan rolls.
Sounds familiar.
No, you don't remember Stuckey's. I think it's been done 30 years.
Yeah, Alex can't remember Stuckey's. Yeah, there's no way. They were primarily on the highways.
The reason I said it is I think they started on I-75. And then I think they went like I-40, I-85.
Today we went to my sister's new house. They walked our road to my sister's new, and she was making her little checklist of stuff she's got to do this week, and she was looking at internet plans available, and guess what she can get at her new house.
1 gig.
I was gonna say a gig down and probably 500
No.
Fiber.
Try again.
I give up. What can she get?
100 meg.
Well, that's what I get.
That's it?
Yes.
Are you excited or complaining?
I'm excited.
Are you moving in with your sister?
He's on. No. What it means for me is she's on a different circuit. She's on a completely different
Right.
circuit or setup than my house is. So that means if my internet goes out, it doesn't necessarily mean her internet is also going out. So there's a backup internet for me. I just use her internet if ours ever goes down.
Yeah, and she's what, about 7.5, 8 blocks away?
Yes.
Go take Church Street up to where it ends and hang a right, and go what, 1.5 blocks and hang a left. So did you go? Did you go with
something
them?
like that. We went through the school parking lot.
Yeah, you could do that too. You know. Okay, good. So it's not that bad of a walk, is it?
No, it's not. My wheelchair made it on like 60% battery charge. It's not.
Not bad. What were you when you
Made it
started? You started at 60?
Yes, I started at 70, and by the time I got home, I was at. I think I started at like 75, and by the time I got home, I was at 60.
So there and back used about 15%. That's not bad. Well, now wait a minute. How many times do you see? Let's see what this baby will do today.
No, I couldn't go full 6 miles an hour the whole way because they're slow walkers.
I knew that. I knew that was coming. All you do, Alex, you say, "Hey, I'll catch up to you guys in a minute." And let them walk way, way out in front of you.
Then you just burn rubber in their face.
Exactly. Or you can do that too. Say, "You guys catch me." So, Greg, I'm downloading that again. It looks like it's about a quarter of the way done.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that because they're running all these new fiber optic lines. That doesn't surprise me.
It surprises me that they're so close. I mean, seriously, 8 blocks.
If there's anything that surprises me about it, it's the fact that there's so many internet speeds in this town. Because one house is hooked up to one system, and one house is hooked to another system, and so there's so many internet speeds. It's not like cable company where my grandma lives, where there's basically 4 speeds and that's it. You got 50, you got 100, you got 150, and you got 200. That's the only choices you got. Here you've got everything from, in this town, depending on where you live, you've got everything from basically 5 megs all the way to at least 100.
Our ISP CTC, they got rid of all the old slow speeds. You can't get anything more than 100 meg.
I would imagine here you can't get any. Here now you can't get. I would imagine, I don't know this for a fact, but that you can't get anything below 50.
Yeah, they actually put that in the newspaper about a month ago that CTC is starting to lock people down to 100 meg. And a lot of people are starting to get pissed off. People like me that want to do video content creation and they're locking us out saying, we're going to clock you down if you do that.
0 for 2, Greg.
I already had a word with CTC and I chewed them out. I said, you touch my speeds, I'm having my attorneys talk to you. Oh no, sir, we won't do that. Then why you
that's all you can get is that's all you can get is 100 meg though, Rick.
Yeah, but they can clock me down from that if they wanted to, and I told them not to. Don't you dare touch it.
So for once,
they don't, or I'll send my 2 attorneys after you. Then fine, okay, we won't touch it.
For once, my internet speed is actually interesting. 803 down and 514 up. Usually they're
Wham.
Great, yeah, or Alex. Usually it's in the 9s though. So
I'm joking. I've never heard the high being down or
the upload. Yeah. Well, mine was that way when Alex said that he didn't understand why my upload's faster than my downloads. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why it does that. CDC said, well, it looks normal at ORAN. Well, it's not here.
It's because I usually only see that on business connections, like when I go to the hospital and connect on the Wi-Fi at the hospital. But it's also because 90% of everybody does. There's a whole lot more downloading going on than there is uploading.
Second check was 796 down, 732 up. So what makes me think AT&T is getting ready to do maintenance? Yeah, I mean, that's it. No matter, I am going to go ahead and kick back over here to this. I'm going to go to the outro, which is still the same. I haven't changed it. I am working on something that's going to take me a while to do because of what I want to do. And there we go. Yeah, Alex.
And she's only got like her cell phone. The kids have a tablet, so that's only 2 tablets and a phone, and maybe a computer. She don't have a lot of have a lot of devices like I do, like we do here. So it's they ought to fly.
They should be happy.